Good morning, everybody. Welcome to My Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to another Try Me Tuesday. For today, we thought we would try out making a card with the window. So basically, like anything, so if you want to challenge yourselves at home, make a card that has some kind of, you can make like a real window, or you could just use like one of the dies to make a window, like just like maybe a little see-through card or something of that nature. So I'm going to incorporate two things today. I was super excited because today was the very first day of the watercolor class. I was just really excited to take this watercoloring class, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to, so when you take the class, they kind of give you little homework assignments. So I thought it would be fun for me to incorporate my homework along with the window card that I'm going to make. So I'm going to show you what I'm using first, okay? I had picked this paper up at my craft and supply. It's an art store called Aaron Brothers out here. It's a mixed media paper. There's only 15 sheets in here, but it's really, really thick, and I like it because it's a smooth paper, okay? So what I did was I just cut a piece down to 4 by 5 1/4, and the die I'm using for my window is from And Then Some, and I'm using the die right here. What I did, as you can see, the negative part does have stitching along the edges, so I'm going to use the little pieces that come with it, you know, as soon as I'm done doing my watercoloring. So I'm using that little circle watercolor. Basically, when you put it all together, it looks so cute like this. It's just like that. Okay, I believe I picked this up at Simon Says Stamp.com. I'm almost positive that's where I got it from. So anyways, what I did at when they had like the little pre-class video for the watercolor class, Christina Werner did an example of how to to kind of just get to know your watercolors, because I probably haven't watercolored since grade school, so I've kind of been practicing. So I'm so excited that I did take this class, because my watercoloring was horrible. Probably worse than a kindergarten, probably I should say, is better than me with my watercoloring. So I'm so excited that I'm taking this class. So what I did was I went ahead and so basically how I did it to know exactly what colors, I just started with, like for example on the first one I started with the white, and I just did it to the right. So everything up here I know is from that first one, this is for the second row, and so forth. So I just kind of put the colors down on some paper with some water just to see what colors that they are. So this way it gives me an idea of how I want to use it. And I'm using, instead of putting it directly onto my actual mat, because I don't want to get it all dirty, I'm using one of my, this is from the Teresa Collins, Teresa Collins e-bosser. This is one of the big plates that go with it. I figured why not use this? I mean, because it could be easily cleaned off if I get it dirty at all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is and I just have my little brushes here, this cute little container. I had found this at Joann's for like, I was thinking I got it on sale. It was for $1.49, but I used my coupon and it was dirt cheap. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some water here. Just use my paintbrush here. Let me zoom in just a tad. Okay, now this is, hopefully I won't mess this up. What we're going to do today is one of the classes, what she did was she did a little watercoloring she did hers like on the upper right hand corner. I might be brave and do it here and here. I am not sure yet. But what she did was she incorporated a stencil with it. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this little Heidi Swap stencil with mine today. So let's see how this works out. And I know she used some tape, so I'm just going to grab some. This is just some post-it note tape, I believe, to hold it down when we're done. Okay, so I'm not an expert, everybody, so I'm just going to kind of do what I've been seeing, and I've just kind of been practicing. So you know what? I think I will do it on both. I think I will do it on both sides, actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and just wet. I may just do the whole thing. Let's just do the whole thing. I think I'm going to, because clearly you can see I'm not sure exactly what I want to do here, so I think we're just going to do the whole thing. And if I decide not to, then I'm not going to worry about, you know, wetting up the whole thing, because I could also just use my the little heat tool to dry it up. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me see what colors I want to go with. I think I want to do, let's see. Our card is going to say hugs and kisses, okay? So let's see. Okay, I actually want to do I'm going to use this here. I notice I have a couple of watercolors that I'm going to be experimenting with throughout this class. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make, I notice I don't have purple in here, so that means I'm going to make it so I believe, let's cross our fingers this works, I believe red and blue make purple, I hope. Let's see, we're going to see right now if that is true. You know what, I forgot my paper towel. Hold on one second. Okay, so here we go, and that looks about right. Can you see right there? It is turning purple, actually. See, so if you don't have a color, just go ahead and just use what you have and make it yourself. I'm just trying to make just a little bit more in here to, you know, mix this color up. Let's make it more of a purple. Okay, it's going to be like a dark purple. Okay, so what we're going to do, I am going to wet my paper again just one more time because I have the fan on in here and I walked away from the camera for a quick minute to go check my dinner. I had to go check my dinner because everybody's on their way home. I'm going to do this upper corner probably down here, I think. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. So I'm just going to put, ooh, I like it. Okay, so I'm just going to go, I should have taped this down, by the way, but it's okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and just throw some color up here on the side, up on the right-hand corner here. And then I want to mix some blue in here as well. And I know there was a blue in here that I liked, which is this one right here. Yeah, there we go. I like that one. So I'm just going to let it go around these areas here, because I want it where you could still see my stitching on the outer edge of this. And the thing is that it's okay if I actually dip I should have just dipped it directly into that, because there's blue in there already. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's just get a little bit more water here. Let's do a little bit more here. And then we're going to go with some more purple here. Alrighty. That doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look horrible, right? So let's go ahead and just do a little bit more down here. It's actually fun. Okay. I think I may leave it like this, actually. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. Let me kind of just try and blend this out a little bit so it could be a little bit lighter down here. All right. And then a little bit lighter up here as well. All right, I think I'm going to leave it like that, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I am going to grab my stencil, okay? Let me move this out of the way. Let me pick this up. I decided not to do it on the corner here because I have something else in mind. But you know what? Actually, no, I changed my mind again. I think I am going to do it. Yeah, it's very undecisive here. I think I am going to. But I'm going to do this bottom portion a little bit lighter than the one up there. Okay, how about that better? Let's go ahead and grab some blue in here. All right. I'm not even going to put it back in the paint, to be honest with you. I'm just going to go ahead and just do it like so. So I'm just going to do it really, really light around the edges. So let's just go ahead and just do the whole thing, right? But this bottom part is just going to be a lighter version of that at the top. There you go. Ooh, actually I like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my stencil. And what she did, she just kind of just smashed it down. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and put some tape on it, which I should have taped the card down now that I'm thinking about it. Let's hope it actually does what it's supposed to do. Okay. I don't know if it is or not, but we are going to sure try, because hers would look like hers was like kind of like seeping through the paper, and then she let it dry. So what I'm going to do, I am going to let it dry on its own and come back to it. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, it's done drying. I actually ate dinner, and then now let's go ahead and see. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we shall see. Well, actually, you know what? It's not too bad. You could see the little, what do you call those thingies? The little chevrons through it. Actually, it's not too bad. I'm not completely upset over it, actually. Okay, so now that we got that done there, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just grab this, grab the stamp set. Let's see, let's go ahead and get, yeah, let's do Hugs and Kisses, which I should have done, actually. Let me see, well, you know what? I think I'll get away with actually, stamping directly onto that. I don't think I'll have a problem with it. But you know what, before I do that, I better go ahead and do these little guys right here. Okay, sorry about that. I'm not sure what the heck happened to my camera just now. I don't know what happened. So it looks like it zoomed in way too much there. Okay, like I said, I'm just making some more purple really quick here, so I could go ahead and do those middle guys right there. Okay, so, okay, let's go ahead and just do this. Alright, hold on one second. This is weird doing little tiny pieces like this. Let me get my blue right here, and I'm going to bring in the blue. And I think that's about all I'm going to do to these. I'm not going to, that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to do anything else. I think I'm just going to leave it, call it a day and just leave it like that. Well, maybe not. There's a little bit of blue on that side. Okay, that'll work. I'm going to leave it alone now. This time, I promise. Okay, so now let me see. How should I move it over? Let me grab some little tweezers here. And I'm just going to go ahead and just put this off. I'm going to put this up here. Off to the side. And have it dry while I'm putting the rest of the stuff together. And let me go ahead and just... You see how easy this was to clean up, just like so? Okay, so now what I'm going to do, God, I don't know if I want to do this directly on here or, okay, hold on one second, let me grab something. Okay, everybody, I figured out what I wanted to do. I had already did the base of my card So let me just quickly go through this with you, how I did it. All I did was I just got the little, you know, that little, here we go, right here, the die. Okay, and I went ahead and I just, you know, made a hole right there for the window because I knew I wanted to layer my watercolor piece on top of it. And then what I did was I just got my I got my pencil and I traced on the inside and I put sequins. I put this really pretty sequence. Isn't that cute? It's called Moonshine. I don't know where I got it from. I want to say Studio Calico, to be honest with you. Super cute sequence over there. I'm almost positive that's where I got it from. I've had it for a while. So anyways, so what I did was I traced it, but the thing is that when I was gluing my sequence on, you could still see the pencil mark and they were so close. So what I did, in a little addition to that, I added some chunky glitter to it. So all I did was I got my glossy accent. I mean, you could still see the pencil, just a hint of it, but not by much. So anyways, that's basically what I did. And I'm not sure if you could see here, but I misjudged. When I put it in Cricut. So what I had to do was I just cut some strips of this cardstock here, and then I just made a frame around the white part to make it look like there was no error, okay? So you don't throw your card away if you make a mistake like that, because it can be fixed, trust me. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we are just going to go ahead and just put the rest of it together here. Let's put that right there. And I already have the pop dots on here. Oops. Okay. And that's going to go there. And then I already put the little tape in the back of my thing here. So I'm just going to line this up and put this on here. Okay. Just like so. Isn't that pretty, the little window card? Okay, so now what I did was I went ahead and I used my, this is just, what's this called? Denim color embossing powder. I figured that would go good since this does look like a little denim color right there. What I did was I just heat embossed Hugs Kisses. And then from my these little hearts and stars here are from my 4x4 journal and more. I just went ahead and cut out the bigger of those hearts and I put it there. And then I'm going to put this, let's see. No, I'm going to put this right here. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and just glue it down directly. I'm not going to, I could put it there, but it might, no, I'm just going to go ahead and just glue it down. You could probably, you'll see the glue, but right now it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. I'm not going to let it bother me. Okay, so, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and just hold it down for a little bit here just to make sure it sticks really good. I cannot find my zip dry glue. I was so mad because I opened up a brand new one and I cannot find it. I don't know what happened to it. That's my favorite glue to use. I mean, I like the Tombow, but I'm so used to my zip dry glue. Okay, there it goes right there. Now if you see something different on here when you look at it at the end of the video, it's because I thought it needed something else. So anyways, there goes my little window card for you for today and my take on our homework for the watercolor class, okay? So I'll have a link on my blog to the watercolor class. I don't know. I can't imagine you not being able to sign up, but then I'm not 100% sure. But I'll still have a link on my blog at www.creativeTimeForMe.com, so you could go ahead and check it out. But it's a super fun class. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to attempt to do those other two cards from the other two videos that they had, the little how-to videos. So if I could get those done tonight, I will have that on my blog along with this one. So don't forget to also visit my blog to see what the rest of my awesome design team has done for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.